Hello and welcome to our introduction to expert briefings. My name is Wendy Knox and I'm the business manager for Slovenia. And today I'm going to talk to you about our new online product, Expert Briefings. But first, a word about Emerald. Emerald Publishing was created approximately 52 years ago as an offshoot of the University of Bradford. Our founder wanted to create a new publishing company which would publish research which had implications on changes of public policy and practical implications as well. Our entire ethos has always been about impact, about creating changes in society. And today we publish over 310 journals and 2,900 ebooks, which are in diverse subjects such as social sciences, business management and economics, and library studies. Several universities and institutes in Slovenia already have access to all of our journals, and we also publish case studies, and this is our new online product in collaboration with Oxford Analytica. So here I will share my screen and present to you the product. Second slide. So, what are expert briefings? In summary, expert briefings are unbiased geopolitical and macroeconomic analysis in a trusted online source. They explore the impact and implications of emerging trends and developments. Expert briefings bring thematic teaching to life with ready-made course content. They offer actionable analysis from a global network of independent academics, former policymakers, regulators, and industry leaders on political, social, and economic events. They offer a growing collection of over 30,000 briefings, which are currently available on Emerald Insight, our content platform. And there's an average of 4,900 briefings added each year. New briefings are published daily, and users can be alerted to these by signing up to receive the Expert Briefings daily email alerts. And here, for example, there's a subscribe button here. For institutional access to expert briefings, you can choose from purchasing the archive, which includes perpetual access to all content, or the annual subscription, which includes access to current, that's 2021 content, and the archive content. So how are the briefings created and by who? The calibre of the contributors is of the highest level. A global network of 1,500 senior faculty from first-class universities and specialists from the world's leading research institutes and individual industry and sector experts distill data from multiple verified sources. This means that you can quickly identify what is important and understand the broader significance. The methodology for creating expert briefings is around separating the signal from the noise, generating actionable insights from a mass of complicated, confused, and sometimes uncertain information by subjecting it to analytical rigor and judgment from a cross-section of regional and sectorial specialists. Who remove bias, validate facts, challenge arguments to ensure complete accuracy of information. The end result is a single source of trusted, evidence-based analysis. And I think we can all agree that we live in a world where there's lots of fake news, and sometimes from sources which appear quite credible as well. So who uses expert briefings and why? Expert briefings were originally created in a style that was used to brief the former US presidents with actionable insights. Today, expert briefings serve world leaders in government and industry to access and anticipate the effects of geopolitical and macroeconomic trends and developments on strategy, operations, policies and investments, to establish risk in informed strategy and make sound decisions. Emerald's partnership with Oxford Analytica allows universities to access the same critical information that leaders are using to make real-world decisions. It's a partnership that is born from shared values and a passion for making research and insight accessible and at the forefront of global challenges. By representing current insights from all sections of society, this content serves to provide a link between the global network of faculty, researchers, practitioners, and policymakers. For research, this can help universities achieve research impact goals as it encourages research that can be directly applied in the real world. Briefings address the implications for business, politics, economics and international relations, allowing students, faculty, researchers to identify the most pressing challenges of the day. Students can develop core skills. Expert briefings distill academic and policy insights for decision makers. Using them gives your students practice in using and presenting information the way they will in their future careers. Inspire tomorrow's decision makers. Give your students the same privileged access to analysis of events making the headlines in your region and worldwide. The archive also gives context to past events and gives support leaders of tomorrow an insight into what has shaped the world and a frame of reference for decisions they will need to make in the future. And they also give an understanding of current and global events and how they're shaping the world and dictating their future. Briefings are written in simple English and formatted for easy reading, making them accessible to students at all levels and to non-native English speakers. For faculty, how can the expert briefings help? You can stay relevant, always have to hand an up-to-date real-world example that can be used to show students theories and concepts from teaching in action. It can save you time, and analysts distill information from multiple sources to pick up the most salient facts and present them alongside essential contextual information, so it's ready to use in the class. They're also trusted and objective, in contrast to the fragmented and often unverified information yielded from internet searches. Expert briefings offer a single, highly credible source of impartial and real-time commentary. Next slide. The topical coverage. Here are some examples of recent regional coverage split into areas. So North America, Latin America, Europe, Middle East, Russia and Asia Pacific. Expert briefings covers a huge number of topics, and this is merely a snapshot of some of the coverage of recent expert briefings. We can also see how global events impact regions differently, how situations and events have evolved over time. Using the browse function on Emerald Insight, you can filter by date, keyword and country focus. So how do you access expert briefings on Emerald Insight? Well, first of all, you go to our platform, which is called the address is www.emeraldinsight.com, and you can start to search here box on the front page. Then you will be presented with this option of choosing books or journals, case studies, or expert briefings and open access content. If you click on expert briefings, you can view a view list of all expert briefings by clicking on the button there, or you can view the latest daily expert briefings, which are uploaded every afternoon straight underneath. From this page, you can also filter briefings by date of publication, type of content, and country focus. You can also click on details to show related keywords, for example, the country which the analysis comes from or the topic. And when this is selected, this will run a new search across all the expert briefings content. There are generally 25 new briefings which are loaded up by day, and there are 3 different content types. So you can have an executive summary, which is basically global and regional risks and opportunities, which are highlighted with a visual summary of comparative data. So it's a very short summary of an ongoing issue or a new issue, which has basically come up. You can have graphic analysis, which are, as you can see on the left there of the screen. It might be all right, actually, but anyway, the left of the screen are pictorial, graphs and analysis, which shows in an easy and clear to understand manner an unfolding situation or event, including possible implications. Or you can have the long form, the expert briefings, which is basically approximately 1,200 words, and it has a consistent structure which considers what happened, why does it matter, and what's likely to happen next, basically. It also links you through to other briefings beforehand, which are on the same subject. So where can you find out more? Well, you can read more about expert briefings and how they're used on teaching at these 2 links, which are on the slide, or you can sign up to receive the expert briefings monthly pick email, which you can do at this link. or you can contact me basically. So I will leave my email and link in the chat, or if anybody has any questions later, I can give them. I can give them answers after this recorded talk has been shown. So thank you very much. Basically, if anybody has any questions, and I'll be joining shortly. And if you need to know any information, I'll put my email address and name in the chat function. I hope you enjoyed the rest of your conference. Goodbye.